What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Aries gang? Gang, gang. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Aries gang? Gang. They can't hang. If they not. Aries gang in this thing. What? In this thing. Aries gang in this thing. What? In this thing. Aries gang in this thing. What? In this thing. Aries gang. 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 What up, though, Aries? Welcome back to Aries Vibes Only, the channel that's dedicated to all the Aries placements, my darling. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, all that shit. Okay, if you're claiming Aries, fuck the click, get it? You claim, hey, you're welcome here. But if you're a cross watcher or you're an Aries on that bullshit, get your ass in here, sit down in the back, and don't touch because this is the channel that's dedicated to high vibrating Aries only, who understands balance. Don't come over here with that fuck shit. Okay. Okay. Aries, let's see what your energy is today. I took a couple days off. Now I'm back. Guess who's Bazak? Back in this bitch. Back with the click. All on your shit. Hey, guess who's back? Back with the click. Aries, somebody trying to be back on your shit. They trying to be back on your shit because you popping, or you look like you about to be popping because you doing some shit. You got an opportunist around you that all of a sudden they reaching out more, trying to talk, all this other jazz. Oh, really? This piece of hair. How Jonah hair get, child? We was cuddled up on the couch. Oh, child, Aries. This feels like a cloud chaser. You got the Hermit. It was in the reverse, but I'm turning all this shit in the upright, okay? And then you got self-love coming out. Oh, yeah. Aries, because real ass giver, bada. Okay. And it's not even just about a dude. It could be a friend. Okay. There was some type of hermit mode energy that was happening, that was going on. Okay. You chose to love yourself, to care for yourself, to honor yourself because other people, you was lonely in a lot of ways. You had people who were rejecting you, Aries. Okay, they were rejecting you, rejecting your differentness, rejecting what you're doing. Okay, you need to know that you got people who coming out the woodwork. Some of them are on your side, some of them do mean well, and some of them are trying to be on some clout chasing shit because now that you got your shit together, now they want to come back in your life. Hmm. Mm. So you went off into your hermit mode energy because you was rejected in some way. Life was slowing down, things was happening, and you had to like just reconfigure every goddamn thing. You had to get your mind together, okay? Bitch, get your mind right. Let me talk to him. Get your mind right. What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, Aries know how to handle theirs. Okay? You knew how to handle yours. You went, got your mind right, did what you needed to do, upped your self-love, okay? And now you got motherfuckers who, in a way, left you to rot, trying to come back around. Okay. So you got the Page of Cups coming out and with nature. Yeah, Aries, you're in a different vibration though. Your energy is softer. I feel like I forgot I had this paper up in here. I feel like you're getting more to like a natural flow, a natural progression, natural flow, peace. Like your natural state is peace, actually. Aries are only like rambunctions and all this other shit when a lot of times it's because of who we attach to and we trying to be loyal to them and we getting involved in shit. If a Aries that runs solo, they are not drama. They are not drama. And I feel like you went into a solo type of moment, but now it's like you found your nature, you found your balance, you found who you are at the core, minus everybody else's bullshit and energy that was attaching to you. And you realize, I don't really want to fuck with them like that anyway. I don't really want to mess with this person like that anyway no more. Okay? Because you done found who you are at the core. Then you got the hangman coming out in the reverse. What's this, child? And then you got self-discipline. Red and green cards. That's groundedness, heart chakra energy, healing energy. You know, what's coming up in the future, Aries, not everyone is willing to like put in the work or do certain things for the outcomes that they, seek. But you're about to be put into a situation where your personal discipline is going to be tested. Are you willing to sacrifice this thing for this? So, you know how they say, like, all skin folk ain't kinfolk? All family ain't really family. Okay. Like, it's giving that type of thing. So, sacrificing not having connections with certain people for your peace. You get what I'm saying? I think someone just feels very confident about something when it comes to you. You got Leo coming out. That's definitely ego and confidence. This could be someone who was like a lover or, y'all were connected in some type of way. You got Sagittarius coming out. Yeah, Aries, I see you like expanding your horizon at this time. You might be even looking for new friends. Oh, y'all, is there another piece of his hair? You may even be looking for new friends. Okay. You got Virgo coming out. You may be looking for new friends, new people to hang with, to, do things with. So you may just be in a space where you're just like, I want new friends. I don't want the old friends anymore. You know what I'm saying? And the old friends could be like, come back, come back. And you like, nah, you show me who you was when I was, going through X, Y, and Z. You show me who I was. I mean, who you was when I mentioned supporting something. You show me who you was. You got Pisces. Yeah, Aries, you had to get away from some people first before something else popped off for you. You got Gemini. Give me one more. Mars energy. And that makes sense with all this red that's out here. I'm pulling cards that we didn't already, Leo came out twice. And these are all planets. I'm taking houses and signs. All right, you got Taurus. Was that six? One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. So, Aries, material girl. Is that what the song is? I don't know, but Aries, you got your assets are changing, your value is changing, your worth is changing, from a stance of you knowing your worth when it comes to people, friends, lovers, but then also your worth on a financial level is changing as well. Um, and the thing is, Aries, some of y'all may have been on some faking it, because you didn't want to leave the energy of things being, great. So you just kind of, you know, but I'm getting a vibe of like things really finding its way towards you and like you really being serious about it. Now, with this Venus aspect and with love, like I said, I feel like your type is changing. Oh, this is not all the way closed. I do not like that. Your type is changing. So, what that means is that who you saw or like what you saw as being like the meaning of a good friend or a good lover or whatever the case is, that's changing. And with that changing, it's like now you attract different, because you're realizing the people and stuff that you had around you, it wasn't the best that could be offered, okay? It wasn't the best that could be offered. But I see you getting into a state, Aries, where you're really about to enjoy this next season. This season that you're in, I really see you in enjoying it. I see you tapping into things of yourself that you really love. You really love to do this. With this Uranus energy, it's like you're on the verge of another like breakthrough. My spirit almost said breakdown, but I was like, if it's a breakdown, it's because you're breaking through. Okay, so this could be one last cry, even with this Mars energy. So something with a lot of energy could come up, it could happen, and it brings about like these waves of emotions or something of that nature with you. But I see you like, ooh, excuse me, pushing through that. It's not going to be too difficult for you, Aries. Use your imagination. Use your imagination. Okay. You may need to be planning a trip too, Aries. A nice little trip. Either a trip with, your children, child, or yourself, lover, whoever, but a good, time away. It's always another way of going through a portal. Time away is another way of going through a portal. So, what is all this shifting with Aries? Your confidence is shifting in a lot of ways. I see you coming out your shell and just being about your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like coming out your shell and just being about your shit. The things that you would, make excuses for or accept or allow, I don't see you doing that anymore. Wanna love you, girl. I wanna have, wanna love, wanna be you. So make me a believer. You're about to get some good ass sleep, Aries. So the first thing that's shifting for you is your rested energy with the Four of Swords, more peace, more rest. You're gonna feel safe too. Something's gonna fall down, it's gonna die down, and you're not gonna have to like deal with it like you did before. What else is shifting for our Aries? It could have even been like disagreements of things. Like it's good to have people around you who think different and all that. But some people be combative with they shit. Like they're literally just a continuous op. It's not like you're being productively different. You get what I'm saying? Like they're just an op for no reason. Like they're just the opposite for no reason. Queen of Cups in the upright. So your emotional intelligence is getting stronger as well, Aries. You're giving where your energy is appreciated. Your cup is full, or your cup is getting full, and you quench the thirst of those who value you. You get what I'm saying? Like even with the Queen of Cups gives like advice, life advice, like all that type of stuff, right? And so this is giving a vibe of you may have been around people who they didn't want to take your advice. They're totally against you. Okay? They're totally against you and who you are as a person and what you stand for. This is giving a vibe of you attracting more people who appreciate you. Three of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is what you had. It's like broken relationships where you were yearning for more. Broken friendships where you were still seeking and desiring more. But that more never came. Okay. So you're walking into a space where you're going to be somewhere where you're more respected. You know, say you had a job and they were like rude as hell. They were taking all your ideas or just being rude as hell, you know? And then you get a new job and all of a sudden things are different. They respect you. They respect what you bring to the table, to the team. I see you being somewhere where you don't have to convince people of your amazingness. They see it and they yield to it. They don't try to question it because they feel a certain type of way on the inside. You have some people, Aries, who didn't want to give you your, you know what I'm saying, your credit because they remember you before you grew. They remember you before you evolved, before you got to where you are now, because they're literally still in the same place of where you were when y'all knew each other. You've changed, they haven't. King of Wands coming out in the reverse. I just feel like Aries, your energy is like, I'm not responsible for this anymore. And if I have to be the villain, then I'll be the villain. Five of Pentacles in the upright in the reverse. Like I said, in the upright in the reverse. Five of Pentacles under at the bottom of the deck in the upright. Okay. So you shifted how you handle disappointment, how you handle when things don't go, you know, your way or how you need it to go. You shifted how you deal with it. And because of that, you're opening a lot of doors. A lot of magical doors are opening around you. Literally. And they want to come through this door with you. Aries, don't fuck your shit up bringing the past with you. Please don't. Please don't fuck this up by bringing the past with you. Don't let the past influence your future, okay? Because they trying to taint your shit. You got freedom coming out. Freedom. Literally, right. Freedom. This is the first card in the deck. It's like the Fool card. You're starting new. You're starting different. And you deserve all that's coming. You deserve all that's coming. And in a room with a bunch of people who are, you know, sad and down and all this, it's okay for you to be happy. You're not responsible for other people's happiness. You're responsible for showing up as you, and they get from it what they do. My Aries, that's the vibe. Thank you for being in the tribe. If you like it, then subscribe and hit that like, because we live, 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 live. Aries, always be real, always be true. Whatever you do, make it do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love you all, and I thank you for being here in this space. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, Aries. Love y'all. Make sure y'all join the membership. I am thinking about doing like shorts for the members or something of that nature. I don't know just yet how I'm gonna do it, but I do want to start doing, you know, it's just a thank you. Or maybe even put in like the ad-free versions or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But love y'all. Right. Oh, if you have an iPhone, do not join these memberships from your iPhone. iPhone adds money onto what you're paying. So, for example, my other membership on my channel on the internet, it costs $14.99. Okay. On the iPhone, it costs $20. So make sure you're not joining these memberships from the iPhone app because iOS adds extra fees onto that creator's membership prices. Okay. Love y'all.